Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for this week's video, I'm going to be telling you about the first time I ever met Sabrina Carpenter. I know that this seems really random and out of nowhere, but it actually happened exactly 2 years ago from today, August 20th, 2016. That's when I'm gonna try to upload it. No, that's when I'm gonna upload it. So if you want to hear about it, definitely stay tuned. Intros are boring, so let's just get right into the video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, comment down below, and let me know what you think. Let's just get right into the video. I have so much to say, but I don't want to make this a long video, so we're just gonna try to say as much as possible in as little time as possible. So I want to start by giving you guys a little backstory. In early 2016, I was 13 years old, and I've been a fan of Sabrina Carpenter since 2015. We all know she's my favorite singer. Not going to give too much backstory on that. But back in early 2016, Sabrina hasn't gone on any tours yet, and I had never seen her in concert before. I really wanted to see her in concert. So I ended up getting tickets to this show that she was performing at, and it actually wasn't her own concert. It is called Show of the Summer. It's just a little festival thing. Anyway, so I'm going to read you the list of performers that they had the year I went to Show of the Summer, which was Show of the Summer 2016. What is going on? The performers were DJ Debbie Ryan, Alexi Blue, Harletson, James T.W., Dea, Sabrina Carpenter, Jack and Jack, and Shawn Mendes. Jack and Jack and Shawn Mendes are also some of my favorite artists, but back in 2016, I didn't really appreciate them as much. I knew some of their songs, but it wasn't like, yes! They had a very good lineup, in my opinion. But back in 2016, when I was only 13 years old, I had only been to one other concert. It was a Bruno Mars concert that my aunt got me tickets for my 12th birthday. Show of the Summer was going to be my second concert ever. A few months after I got tickets for Show of the Summer, I was just kind of scrolling through Facebook, and I see that Sabrina Carpenter was having a meet and greet. And at the time, it wasn't like now. Like now, when I like certain people, like Jack and Jack, Sabrina Carpenter, I'm like, oh, I gotta try to get a meet and greet, you know, or like VIP or something. Back in the day, when I was 13, I didn't really know. I was just excited that I was going to see her. So when I saw meet and greet, I just got so excited. And I remember that I got a $100 bill for Christmas, I think, from my grandparents, and I was like so set on spending it on this. I was like, this is what I want to spend it on, because back then a $100 bill was like a lot of money. I still think $100 is a lot of money. But luckily I asked my mom, and she said that I could go to this meet and greet. I love her so much. She is amazing. Again, sounded sarcastic, but really I love her. She is amazing because, not because, but she let me go to this, and I was so happy. She actually gave me $40 back, so I actually only spent $60 on the meet and greet. The meet and greet was $75 at the time. I still couldn't believe I was going to see Sabrina Carpenter live, let alone meet her. It gets to August 20th, which is the day I was seeing her 2 years ago from today. On August 20th, 2016, it was very, very hot out. I remember being so excited, you know, getting all ready. I wore my Smokin' Fire Sabrina Carpenter merch that I still have, and I still wear that shirt. So I was going to this concert with my mom, and at this point on August 20th, I am 14 years old. So back then, I didn't really know much about meet and greets, so we get the information for the meet and greet, and it was like the meet and greet was at 1:15 or 2:15. It was something like that, and basically me and my mom's plan was to go to the meet and greet since it was so early, and then we were going to leave, go shopping or something, and then go back to the concert when it actually started. We didn't know if we'd be able to get out of the venue, so we didn't really know our plan, but that was the original plan, because to us, this meet and greet was ending around 2:15. And the concert started at 3:50 p.m. We go up to the stadium, and we see a line of people outside. So me and my mom get in line, like trying to figure out if we're in the right place, because since there are so many artists, there is multiple meet and greets going on at this time. We don't know where we're supposed to go, but we thought we were in the right place. So we're standing there. It is so hot outside already. It was like 12 p.m. I think. We asked someone if we're in the right place. I'm pretty sure somebody told us they were. I don't really remember this part exactly. Something made us think we were in the right line. We stood there for about 45 minutes. It was super hot, only to find out that we were not in the right line. At this point, it is like 12:45. My 14-year-old self is very stressed out because I was like, what if this doesn't happen? What if I don't get to meet her? But it was still okay. So we walk where they told us to, and we see another line. There were like actually two lines. It was very confusing. We got in one of the lines, and they handed me this, which is my VIP laminate. We go to wait in a different line because, you know, you have to wait in line to get your laminate, and then you go into the actual line. At this point, the meet and greet hasn't started yet. We're standing in that line for about another hour. So after about an hour, we start moving. Where do we move to? The place where the first line we waited in was. I don't know if any of this is making sense, but the point is, we walked up to the stadium originally, got in one line, waited there for 45 minutes. They told us we were in the wrong place. We go around the stadium into this other line, go into another line next to that, and then they're taking that line back to the area where the first line we waited in is. Honestly, like, I'm confused. I was confused. They walk us down to these gates, and the gates kind of lead like to the side of the stadium. I can't really explain it. And if we look into these fences, we can kind of see into the stadium. I couldn't really see anything, but we could hear, I think it was Shawn Mendes doing sound check, which was really cool. Go through security, the line is moving. And again, nobody in line is meeting Sabrina yet, to my knowledge. Like, we're just walking up there to where the meet and greet is going to be. It is really hot. It is probably 3 o'clock at this point. It was fine because, again, I was meeting Sabrina. This was one of the best days of my life, so I'm not complaining at all. I'm just saying what happened. So now we're waiting there for a while, and we see some girls walk back crying. And you might think, oh, they're crying, they just met someone. No, I mean, they're like bawling. There's groups of girls walking back crying. We're kind of like, what happened? And we found out that Shawn Mendes was doing a meet and greet, and he got sick, so the meet and greet was like canceled or something, so all of them were walking back crying. And I honestly feel so bad for them. If that happened to you, or if it happened to you at another meet and greet, I feel so bad for you because I saw firsthand them crying. I just felt terrible. And at this point, I was a little scared because we didn't know who was up there. Up at the front of this line that wasn't really moving, no one was meeting Sabrina, there were 2 tents. One was the Shawn Access tent, and another one was where, like, I think everybody else did their meet and greets. I really don't know. Maybe it was just Sabrina. I honestly forget what it looked like. It was just a plain tent, I'm pretty sure. But we are so hot at this point. I feel so bad for all these people walking back crying. And at this point, we don't even know if Sabrina is up there at the beginning of the line. We don't know where she is. We don't know if she's meeting people. Nobody really told us what was going on. I literally started almost crying because I just didn't know if I was going to get to meet Sabrina. And so the security guard is walking by. I look at him and I'm like, hey, is Sabrina Carpenter up there? And he goes, who? And I'm like, I got like aggressive a little bit. I look at him and I hold up my laminate and I'm like, this girl, is she up there? And he looks at the laminate and looks at her and he's like, I'll go see and let you know. And he walks away, and I didn't talk to him again after that. We get up to the point where the first tent was, and the first tent was the Shawn Access tent. So I got a picture with it because, I mean, it's the Shawn Access tent. And then there's another tent in front of that this line is leading to. So these girls in front of me scream, and I'm like, what happened? And my mom or them, somebody told me that Sabrina Carpenter walked into the tent that was in front of us. So I just got so excited, and all of a sudden I got so nervous because I was like, in a minute I'm going to be talking to Sabrina Carpenter. So this line starts moving up to the tent, and outside of the tent there's a table that we have to put all of our stuff on for security reasons or whatever. So we go up to the table and we're putting our stuff on the table, and at this point, if I look to my left, I can see in the tent. So I look to my left, and on the left side of the tent I see a line of girls that are lined up to meet Sabrina. Then on the right side of the tent there is like Sabrina's family and a few security guards, or a security guard standing there. In the back of the tent, back in the center, I see this blonde girl, and she had like blonde long hair, and it just hit me and I was like, that's her, she is real. And I don't even know how to like explain that memory to you, but it is so vivid in my mind. I walk into the tent with my mom and we go to the left side of the tent, and I look across to the right side of the tent. Sarah Carpenter is Sabrina's sister. She's dating Peyton Clark from I Didn't Do It. And then there was Sabrina's other sister, Shannon Carpenter, and Sabrina's mom, Beth Carpenter. So I look over and Sarah like saw me, and I remember waving to her, and I was so excited because she waved to me. Finally, it's my turn, and Sabrina looks at me and I'm just like, and like I walk up to her, I talk to her, have my conversation with her. I'm not really gonna like tell you about my whole conversation, but we took the picture. It was amazing. We weren't supposed to have our phones in the tent, but my mom snuck our phones in the tent and got these pictures of me talking to Sabrina. I know you can't really see my face, but I actually like these pictures because they're just like cute little candids. And Sabrina was so nice. So I was waiting like for probably 3 hours in 90-degree heat, but at this point when I was talking to her, I was like, this is so worth it. She was just so nice to me. She said she liked my shirt. She said I was so cute. It was just so nice. I got a picture with her. I walk away past a security guard, and like this other security guard hands me a signed poster because that was part of the package, and I just like run right past him to go see Sarah Carpenter and Peyton Clark, because somehow in there, I forget where, me and my mom decided that I was going to go talk to them. So I walk up to Sarah and Peyton, and my mom kind of meets me over there because my mom didn't get a Sabrina meet and greet, so she like watched me, but she went over to talk to Sarah and Peyton with me, and my mom's like, you're like shaking. I'm like, I know. So I'm talking to Sarah, and I realized after that I did not really talk to Peyton, except I said about one phrase to him, and it was after I asked Sarah if we could get a picture. I look at Peyton Clark and I go, you can be in it too. Like, as if it was a privilege. I was like, yeah, you can be in it too. And I did tweet him that once, and he was like, oh, first impressions are and everything. And I was like, oh, thanks. That was nice. I feel slightly redeemed. I got a picture with them. They were so nice. So after meeting Sabrina and Sarah and Peyton, it was all worth it. I need water. And luckily there was a cooler of free water for everybody, you know, in the line at the meet and greet, probably the artist. I don't really know. We get our stuff, and me and my mom were walking into the stadium. I'm like telling her what me and Sabrina said, and I was just trying to comprehend what happened. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, I just met Sabrina Carpenter. And me and my mom go to our seats because we got to talk about this. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but telling this story, I'm literally smiling because I was so happy, and I just remember how happy I was. And so me and my mom go sit in our seats, which are like on these chairs, and I'm talking to my mom, I'm texting my friends, I'm like, this just happened. I didn't get to see my actual like picture with Sabrina until about 2 weeks later, but it looks like this. I had the little candids that my mom took and the pictures with Sarah and Peyton, so I was like looking at those. I will insert what time I actually met Sabrina. Sophia is actually also at this concert. If you've seen some of my other videos, you probably know who Sophia is. Me and Sophia have been friends since 2nd grade. We didn't really talk too much in middle school, I guess. It's not that like we had anything against each other. There was none of that ever. We would still see each other like once in a while. We were both at this same concert, and we started talking for the concert because we still talked sometimes. It was just we didn't see each other like all the time. So me and Sophia are texting each other, and we're like, hey, let's meet up. And we haven't seen each other probably in a while. Hey, I just want to let everybody know that Haley is FaceTiming me. I feel like this happens in so many videos, and Haley, if I don't answer, this is why. Me and Sophia's sister go meet down there. My mom, I think, went to the bathroom or stayed at our seats. I think she walked me down there, but then like left. I don't really know, because I was just gonna meet Sophia and then go up and meet my mom. So I go down into this middle area to meet Sophia and her sister. We were talking about Shawn Mendes because Sophia is a Shawn Mendes fan. I am too. We took a few pictures, which was really fun, and then her and her sister were gonna go to the bathroom or something, so I went back up to meet my mom. My mom is amazing, of course, and she bought me some merch. She bought me a Sabrina Carpenter shirt that I actually wore to meet Sabrina again at Evolution Tour. It's too big for me, but I still have it and I still wear it. I also wore it when me and Haley won Jingle Ball tickets. Haley did an Evolution Tour experience where me and her talked about it. That was actually my first video ever on YouTube. And then I get so excited when Daya comes on. Sabrina's scheduled time was 6:35 p.m. that she came on. I will insert the time that she actually came on. This was my first time seeing Sabrina live ever. I am screaming. My mom was amazing and stood up and like danced with me, even though a lot of people in our section were sitting down. I just couldn't believe it. She sang Wild Side, and she actually sang her song called White Flag from the Eyes Wide Open album, which I have never heard her sing live again, and I am really happy that I got to hear her sing that song live, but unfortunately I didn't videotape it, which I'm kind of upset about, but I'm really happy I got to live in the moment and I remember her singing it. So Can't Blame a Girl for Trying was one of the main songs that made me become a fan, so I really wanted her to sing it, and I literally turned to my mom and I'm like, I really want her to sing this one song, but she's not going to sing it. And my mom was like, what song? And I go, Can't Blame a Girl for Trying. Sabrina starts talking, literally like right after I said this to my mom, and she was like, you know, this is my first single and it's called Can't Blame a Girl for Trying or something like that, and I was just like, what? So this was just getting better and better. Can't Blame a Girl for Trying came on. She sang Eyes Wide Open, We'll Be the Stars. On Purpose was her newest song at the time, I think, so she sang that, which was really cool. She definitely sang Smoke and Fire. And then after that, we went to get some funnel cake, I think I got. Jack and Jack were on. Then Shawn Mendes came on. And I remember the whole way home, I was just talking about it, like recapping everything. That was just one of the absolute best days of my life. I was so happy. I'm so thankful that my mom took me to it and went with me, and she sang Sabrina's songs with me, the ones that she knew. She like stood up and sang them with me. She waited all these hours in the heat with me so that I could meet Sabrina, and she still continues to like take me to concerts and to meet Sabrina again. So yeah, I am just so happy. She is absolutely amazing, so I'm so thankful that she did that. So yeah, I love her so much. Shout out to you, Mom. Shout out to my mom. I love her so much. Why am I like clapping while I'm saying this? Thank you to Sabrina for just being so nice and making waiting worth it. I am so excited for Wednesday's video and for Sunday's video. I'm not gonna say what they are. You guys are just gonna have to wait and see. But if you want to see them, please like and subscribe. By the way, I posted this video on Monday instead of Sunday on purpose because it's August 20th and I wanted to post this experience exactly 2 years from when it happened. And I'll see you guys Wednesday. Hopefully Wednesday, unless it doesn't get up for some reason. But I'll see you guys when I post next, which hopefully is Wednesday.